The Epistle to the Hebrews, Part 45, a gracious exhortation. 2. Let us hold fast to our hope. A. We are exhorted to hold fast to the confession of our hope. 1. In Christ we have a much better hope, Hebrews 6:19 and 7:19. 2. But there is the danger of apostasy, Hebrews 3:12 and 13 and 4:11. 3. For which reason we must hold fast the hope which we confess, Hebrews 3:6 and 14 and 4:14. Indeed, we need to hold fast without wavering, Hebrews 10:23. B. A good reason to heed this exhortation. 1. The faithfulness of God. For he who promised is faithful, Hebrews 10:23. 2. God will not fail us, Hebrews 13:5. Therefore, we need to emulate the faith of Sarah, who judged him faithful, who had promised, Hebrews 11:11. We can depend upon God to keep his promise, but will we remain faithful to him? To help ensure that we will, we need to heed the final part of a gracious exhortation. 3. Let us consider one another. A. In order to stir up love and good works. 1. As we draw near to God and hold fast our hope, we are not to do so alone. 2. We are to be mindful of each other and how we are doing. Consider one another. 3. With a view to incite and spur on or stir up both love and good works. This is reminiscent of the exhortation in Hebrews 3:12 through 14. B. Accomplished through frequent assembling. 1. An important purpose of our assembling is to stir up love and good works. A. Yes, we do come to worship and praise. B. But we also come to edify and exhort one another, Hebrews 10:25a. 2. Therefore we must not become guilty of forsaking the assembling of ourselves together. A. The word forsake means to abandon, desert. B. To stop assembling with the saints altogether. C. Some evidently had done so, as is the manner of some. 3. Exhorting one another through assembling is even more imperative as you see the day approaching. A. Some commentators believe the day referred to is the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70, 1, which was impending at the time this epistle was written, circa 63 to 65 AD. 2. Certainly such an event would call for encouragement through frequent assembling. B. Others suggest that the day refers to Judgment Day, the second coming. 1. It certainly fits the context of Hebrews 9:27 through 29 and 10:27 and 37. 2. And while one might not know the day and the hour, we are given some general signs of his coming, 2 Thessalonians 2:1 through 8. The main point is to appreciate the value and necessity of our assemblies, and that forsaking them is indicative of apostasy. Conclusion. 1. With a gracious exhortation before us, we are now encouraged to A. Draw near to God in full assurance of faith. B. Hold fast the confession of our hope. C. Consider one another to stir up love and good works. 2. As motivation to heed this exhortation, we are reminded of A. The new and living way now open to God, made possible by Jesus' death. B. The high priest who now serves for us over the house of God. C. How we have been consecrated through having our hearts sprinkled from the evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. D. How he who has promised is faithful. E. How we have each other to encourage us along. F. The approaching day, in particular the day of judgment. If we truly appreciate the blessings we now have in Christ, we will do all that we can to draw closer to God, hold fast that hope which we confess, and utilize the opportunities we have to encourage one another in love and good works. Here ends part 45 of the Epistle to the Hebrews, a gracious exhortation.